and no deaths here on the Legion. They've pushed both towers now in this mid lane. Again, the only towers with, or sorry, the only lanes with towers right now is that top lane, and the only alive member at this point is Forsaken Archer. Now, Forsaken Archer, fine, you're doing the best on your team, but I'm not too sure she's going to be able to carry both that Witch Slayer and that Pharaoh, and because they're both under 100 gold a minute right now.
Yeah, they're under 100 gold per minute, but even worse, look at Sandwraith's inventory. And
yeah, that I was about to ask
said,
you, how's he doing with that? Is he not doing good?
Look, and I said like mock 25 minutes. That's what you're aiming for.
He's nowhere near that.
Like, no, he's nowhere near that.
I think he gave up on that.
Yeah, I don't know what, you can obviously, what else could you go? No Fireblade. No Fireblade is a pretty strong item on him. Then going to Geometer's Bane. Geometer's Bane, and you have like a ton of illusions flying around. But I think, like Sandwraith is expected to farm 2/3 of the game. And his team, if you pick Sandwraith, you make the conscious decision that you're going to go up 4 versus 5 most of the time. And he probably only ults for the team fights and tries to do his best work there. But he will be farming most of the time. He won't be pressurizing lanes. He won't be pushing. He won't do anything. He will just farm. And, if he doesn't do that well, then he's kind of useless because he won't get to the state where he's really dangerous late game. And thus he's just, the pick just fails in the end. And it's pretty sad to see, but it's the risk that you take, and you pick something like Mystic Vestments, but that's not going to help him that much.
Oh man, Pharaoh getting picked on yet again. He's going to go down any minute now. But Glacius almost goes down as well, but he looks like he'll be okay for now. Magma's going to be picking off another hero, but a great ultimate from Forsaken Archer, at least putting down the damage, if not the kills. But at the same time, she's, again, the only hero alive, and that's going to change really quickly as the crit whip from the Gladiator. He does have Assassin's Shroud, so all that extra damage, they go down. Again, it's another genocide, 27-14 now for Team dLo. Animus Gaming is just, well, for lack of better words, they're not performing at all right now. As you said, farm is down, gold is down, items are down. We're hitting the 25-minute mark in 30 seconds, and really none of these items have been picked up. So at this point, like, as I said, it's snowballing. The Legion are really snowballing.
But I have to give huge props to this Gladiator. Like, his pitfalls are
amazing.
Damn good. They are really, like, even the ones that miss, they only miss because the hero makes a really unexpected turn that you normally wouldn't expect. They're all spot on. That is so good. Like, it's not quite at Trixie level, but he's getting close.
Out comes the fan club president himself.
No. No. However, I want to just go over items really quickly because items are awesome. Obviously, Magma's picked up his portal key, which is super important for him. Wretched Hag has a puzzle box, level 2. Very good timing. Like, you want to get the puzzle box early, and with a good farm that she had early game, she can, she could get it early on, and obviously just gives you more damage. The father has picked up the Helm of the Black Legion and a plate mail, so she's probably going to work towards a Frostifield plate. That would, in my opinion, be the best pickup.
Very
for
probable.
her.
I'm just going to interrupt you there. Magmus throwing out his ult with the combination from Wretched Hag. I didn't see her little puzzle box minions, but it does not look like they will be killing that that Forsaken Archer, at least right now. In fact, nobody's died. Oh, there we go. The Man of Ice shatters into a million pieces. I don't too sure what he was doing there, but so, I mean, a little bit of a failed gank. They did pay for it with 1 kill, but at the same time, I mean, that's hardly a huge kill for the Hellborn to take down Iglesias. So.
Yeah, it's not going to have a huge effect on the game. They'll probably just have to wait, and Gladiator and everybody's just going to farm again, and they're going to have a pretty good time, I suppose. Gladiator's picked up his Assassin Shroud, which is fairly standard. You got the extra
ballsy.
Very good.
Oh, he takes down the Pharaoh again, and Forsaken Archer is going to be very defensive at this point. But Sandwraith was here, and then he left, then he teleported back in to no real effect. So very confident Gladiator play. That pitfall barely missing there. But with that Assassin's Shroud, he does have Rift Shards up, ladies and gentlemen. And I do think I saw a crit there for the 300 mark, which is how he took down that Pharaoh. Pharaoh is going for a world record right now, 396. He's all multiples of 3.
for little Pharaoh. Definitely not, you know, performing probably what he can do. Gladiator, obviously. It's a bad thing, like, when you're in the Pharaoh mummy walls, you can't, you know, Pharaoh can't get out himself.
Yeah, he
That's the
can. He just
problem.
destroys
Gladiator
one of
just
his
plays.
own mummies and walks out.
Yeah, but
Yeah, this one
yeah,
hasn't been
I was
doing
like,
that, but
it's,
typically that's what you do as a Pharaoh.
yeah, I was like, I was like really just watching this Pharaoh. Like, he was in his walls and he didn't do anything. I was like, probably should have gotten out of
Pharaoh's gonna
this
come in with his
but he
ult and
didn't.
set up a great kill for Forsaken Archer, but he's still gonna die. Okay, well that's not nearly as exciting. I was gonna say revenge right here, but no, he dies. Wretched Hag jumping in there for a hat trick, and wow, there goes another kill there on the Witch Slayer, who just bought back. It is indeed that Forsaken Archer. I think it's too little too late there, little buddy, but we did have some really, really strong play here at the very end. Very conscious decisions, and at the same time it's just grabbing him a lot of kills. It's 32-16, Luke. I mean, right now we have one side with double the kills of the other side, plus all the towers.
Yeah. Plus all the experience and gold advantage.
yeah.
We see that, like, the Legions start placing super aggressive wards here. The obviously they should put a watch up that ledge, because if you have two wards here at this stone or whatever you want to call it, and up that ledge, you have pretty good vision of all the gang paths that the Hellborn could take, and you can basically farm their jungle as well. And that is just so good. Right now, the Legion are clearly dominating, which ultimately leads to the old discussion: is the Hellborn really overpowered? Because I don't think so. But
you want to bring that up on a game where they lose. I get it. Don't worry.
yeah, whatever. Rift Charge obviously on you said that earlier on Gladiator. Very standard play.
Did you
very
upgrade
good
them?
play.
Nope, not yet. What's the
No,
puzzle box
not
sitting
yet.
at?
You can't
Still
have
level
it up.
2. Okay.
Okay. Well, she's probably forgot upgrading it. It has to be level 3 to be at the full effect. I mean, she's gonna pick up the Blaster Orb, which is gonna ultimately turn into a null zone if that game goes long enough, which I honestly highly doubt at this point, because the Legion are so far ahead that I don't see them losing unless they make some critical failures.
All I gotta say there is crit whip.
Yeah.
Oh, that pitfall! Wow, that actually landed on Sandra. I did not expect that whatsoever. But now going to be using the Cult of the Battle Arena, and down goes that Sandra. I got a little too high pitched there, I think.
Yeah, definitely. And
I apologize to everyone's bleeding ears.
Yeah, and now we see like the worst case scenario: if you're losing and you're getting picked off one by one. And
yeah.
That's like the worst thing that can happen to you, because you want to force team fights. Obviously, team fights are often the only way you can get back in there. But again, the Legion have a super strong team fight team. It is so hard. I mean, they have so much AoE. If you look at it, it's amazing. And obviously, Gladiator now contributes a lot of that damage. It's so much.
Yeah, all that
true damage. They can get up that ramp pretty easily. The Fala just takes out the tower, and now the Rax are. They have no defense. I don't know what the Legion, the Hellborn are gonna do.
They're gonna die.
Yeah,
massacre, massacre. So that's all I keep hearing, massacre. I think this game's over, Luke. It's. I know we shouldn't say that, but I would be very demoralized at this point. See if there's the GG and disconnect. So.
Yeah, I'm just not thinking that this is the best that Anim can do. I have seen them performing much better, and I know that they can play much better than this. I think the crucial point with their lineup was the picks. I mean, I don't disagree with the Sandrive pick, because I think that he's a very strong hard carry, probably the hardest carry in the game. What I didn't like was the Forsaken Archer pick. And of course, because Forsaken Archer is a very good carry slash, you know, teamfight hero, because she has a lot of AoE, she's strong in lane, but she doesn't give you the pure mid-game dominance that like heroes like Devour or even Gladiator, Wretched Hag, all those really dominant mid-game heroes give you. And she's just more orientated towards the late game, and I think that the Hellborn lacked a bit of early to mid-game presence.
Well, whatever the reason, Animus Gaming going down in this round of 16, so they will not be advancing in this Nordic Clan League matchup. So congratulations to, I'm going to call them dLo simply because I can't really say what else their name is, but congratulations to them. I do believe, you know, they played very strong. Animus, you know, whatever reason, just were not able to perform. Congratulations are in effect all around. So Luke, thank you once again for joining me for this GameReplays.org Heroes of New Earth cast. It's always been a pleasure.
Thank you very much, Jester, and we're looking forward to casting more games from NCL.
Yeah, we should have their quarterfinals and semifinals coming up, so good times to be had. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you have yourself a nice safe weekend, a very good night, go out clubbing, see the sunshine, all that smooth jazz that all it is, and we will see you next time.